Hello, my name is Melanie Armstrong and I work in the Education Data Division at the Department for Education. I'm here to talk to you about reports available to run and collect during the school census data collection period. This is one of the series of videos related to the school census and should be watched in conjunction with the others. This slide lists the topic areas I'll be covering in the presentation. The data returned in the school census is used in various funding streams. To assist schools in checking their school census returns, there are a number of reports available which will allow schools to quality assure their returns. We strongly recommend that these reports are run and checked for accuracy regularly throughout the live collection, as they can highlight errors within your data which can impact on funding calculations. Once the database is closed, you will not be able to make amendments to your school census data, and no adjustments to funding can be made. The school summary report should be generated automatically by your MIS and is designed to summarise the pupil information held in your school census return in a number of easy-to-understand tables. It is important that school staff responsible for the preparing of the return check the accuracy and completeness before passing it to the head teacher to authorise, and therefore agree to the submission of the census return to the department. It should be noted the school summary report is for the use of the school, and therefore it does not need to be sent to the department. In addition to the school summary, there are also a number of reports designed to assist schools in reconciling their pupil numbers throughout the live collection. All of these reports can be run by clicking on the Launch Report button in the School Census Collect portal and selecting the relevant report from the drop-down menu. The population of the reports is an overnight process, and therefore files loaded or information amended will not show in the reports until the following day. The pupil number report will provide a head count of your pupils by NC year group, head count of your pupils minus subsidiary registration, and the number of pupils that will be used in numerous funding streams, and therefore will account for funded hours and unresolved duplicate UPNs. The duplicate UPN report will highlight any pupils appearing on your census and that of another school, whether there was an invalid combination of enrolment statuses. Any unresolved duplicate UPNs will impact some funding streams. The FSM report will allow you to check the FSM eligibility data submitted in your census. Please note that this report refers only to FSM eligibility reported in the current census collection and not the FSM EVER6 measure used to allocate the pupil premium. The UIFSM report will provide a breakdown of the pupils that will be used in the UIFSM funding calculation. The Pupil Premium Report is aimed specifically at the data collected via the school census, and it will allow you to check and verify the data contained in your spring school census, which will feed into the deprivation, service child and post-lac elements of the Pupil Premium allocation. Please refer to the Pupil Premium guidance notes available on school census page on gov.uk. The Early Years Pupil Premium Report is aimed specifically at the data collected via the school census and will allow you to check and verify the data contained in your spring school census, which will feed into the Early Years Pupil Premium allocation. The Zero Funded Hours Report highlights the number of early years pupils who have zero funded hours recorded on your school census return. As funded hours is used to calculate the early years block of the dedicated schools grant, it is important that you check and verify this data. In addition to these reports, there are 3 reports for both the current and previous year's post-16 learning aims data submitted as part of the autumn census. This report shows students who are eligible for funding according to the data returned in the census. The students are grouped according to their derived funding line type, their age, and whether they are high needs, and their funding band. This report shows all students who are recorded in the census, regardless of whether they qualify as a start and therefore counted for funding or not. An indicator shows those students who do qualify for funding and those who do not. This is different to the funded student summary report, which only shows students who are valid starts and counted for funding. This report shows the Maths and English GCSE status according to the condition of funding rules for individual students. Please refer to the ESFA 16-19 guidance notes available on the school census page on gov.uk for further details. This slide provides links which you may require before and during the collection. More information about how to submit your census data to us, including details about what data is collected for each termly census, can be found on the school census page. Please take some time to read these documents as they help you to fulfill your statutory requirements and successfully complete an accurate census return. In addition to the online documents, we also provide a data collection forum. The purpose of the forum is to provide a facility to allow customers to exchange ideas and good practice relating to specific data collections and related EDD systems. To gain access to this forum, please complete a service request form. The Data Collection Help Desk issues regular email bulletins before and during the data collection period. These bulletins provide important messages to help schools make a successful school census return, and so please ensure you read the information carefully. I do hope you found this presentation helpful. Thank you.